Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining us for this quick lesson on MLA formatting. Now that we're at the point of putting our final changes on our essay, we want to or on our story, we want to make sure that we are following the guidelines of the Modern Language Association. These are listed here below, so we need to make sure that we have a clearly readable font. Times New Roman is preferred, but anything that is very basic and clear will work. Should be size 12. Your entire piece should be double spaced with no extra spaces anywhere. You should have a header in the upper right corner that includes your last name and the page number. You should have a heading in the upper left corner that includes your name, your teacher's name, the name of your class, and the date, written in the format of the day, so the number, then the month, then the year. And then finally, your title should be aligned in the center. It should also be 12-point font and should have nothing fancy to it, just should be typed just like anything else in your paper. So let's go ahead and look at an example story and make sure that we have all of these. So the first thing we need to make sure is that we have a font that is clearly readable. So if we look here, we have Arial. That works for the entire thing. Very well done. Now if we have a look at it, we want to make sure that we have size 12. If I highlight everything by clicking Control A, I can go up here and see that everything is size 12. That works very well. Next thing, double spaced. Again, if I highlight everything and I go to my line spacing, yep, we are on double. Perfect. Now I need to make sure that I have a header in the upper right corner that includes my last name and the page number. So I don't see a header. So I need to go to Insert, and then I choose Header. So this brings up the header where I would type in my last name, and let's pretend that my puppy Gus is writing this, and we'll make his last name Cavapoo. That's his breed. And we want to include the page number. So if I type in page 1, I want you to see what happens. The header goes on every single page. So if I type in a number 1, what's going to come up on every single page is the number 1. And when I'm on page 2, that's definitely not what I want. So I need to make a change. Instead of just typing in number 1, I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to select Page Number. Click that. And now here I will have the proper page number on every single page. That works much better. Okay, so now I need to make sure that this is in the right corner of my page, so I'm going to highlight it and choose Right Justification. Done. Now I need my heading. My heading includes my name, the teacher name, the class, and the date. So I said I wanted this to be written by my puppy Gus. So we'll type in Gus Cavapoo. The teacher's name is Mrs. J. The class is English 7, and we'll use today's date, 25 January 2016. Done. And that goes in the left. Very good. Now I need my title. It should be aligned in the center, 12-point font, nothing fancy to it. So I choose Center Justification, and I will type in a title. We will call this A New Beginning. All right, so I have everything that I need for MLA-style formatting. Very good. Now let's look at an example of what not to do. Okay, here Bart Simpson wrote a story, and if we look, there are some things that are good about it, but some things that need to change. So let's go back to our rules. All right, first we need to have a clearly readable font. And although this one's kind of fun, it's not clear to read. So I need to select everything, and I need to choose something more basic. We'll go Calibri. That's a little bit better. And I want this all to be size 12, right? Yep, size 12. If I go up here, not all size 12. So let's choose 12. Very good. Now I also don't want anything to be bold, nothing fancy, so I will turn off all of the bold. Very good. All right, so let's go back here and see double spacing. Doesn't look like everything's double spaced. Let me choose line spacing and go double. That's better. Now if I scroll down, I'm going to notice I have these big spaces here. This is because there's an extra enter key hit after every paragraph, and I don't want that. So I need to go through and hit delete to get rid of those. Again, no extra spacing, just double spacing throughout. Okay, we have that good to go now, double spacing throughout. All right, so if we look here now, heading in the upper right corner, your last name and the page number. Well, Bart has his last name, It's not in the upper right corner though, so to fix it, I'm going to highlight and choose right align. Now let's see how his page number did. He has page 1 there. Uh-oh, he has page 1 on every page. Do you remember why that happened? It's because he entered the 1 instead of the page number. So I will delete that, go to Insert, and choose page number instead. That will give me the correct page number on each page. Okay, now we need the heading. Well, the heading needs to go on the left side, so we send that to the left. He has his name, he has his teacher's name, but instead of the name of the class, he has the name of the assignment. That doesn't work. English 7. And instead of having the date, he gave his block. So let's change that to today's date. You can use the date that your paper is due. And now we need to look at the title. It's center justified and it's size 12 font. We changed that before, but it shouldn't be underlined and it shouldn't be red. All right, now that we have that done, BART is good to go. I hope this helps you better understand MLA formatting. If you're not sure about what to do, replay the video, look at the list of the rules, and do the exact same thing that we did to these papers to your own. Thanks for joining us today.